Here we go, it's time to watch episode 4 of season 1 of DanDaDan. I think you're ready to watch it, so let's watch it together. Let's start. 'I don't think it's the same thing, but anyway. Oh, she's there. You're stuck. You have to face it. Oh, it disappeared. Maybe it was the Turbo Granny. Oh. Oh, yeah, she counted the random, so she could reach 10 already. That's right. What the? F. But anyway, he wanted to save her this time because it's always her who is saving him. So it was like a promise to make, you know. Oh, he could absorb her somehow. Actually, yes. No, she absorbed him, but I don't think yes he will let her do so. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's her. Ah, okay. Again. Who's that? Who wants a granny back? A crab. No, if there is even a bear, then. No, I think only you can see that. But it's gonna destroy everything. But of course, other people can't see that. No, no, they can feel it this time. So, but they can't see that what's making it. Yeah, maybe with the hot water, of course. Yeah. Okay, but is that over for real? Oh no. Uh, it was too good to be true. Oh, so it's very, very hard now. Well, compared to the previous enemies, let's say, this one is the most difficult so far to defeat. It's tough. Yeah, as I was telling you yesterday, I mean, the cooperation and the trust, of course. It's necessary if you want to cooperate with somebody else. I mean, to gain trust from a person, that's the most difficult thing to do. More than having a power, let's say. Yeah, as I told you, the level of animation is pretty high. Nothing to say. They could make it. Exactly. Oh no! One more time. But they are still in the city, if I'm not wrong, because it's still reddish, so. See, they didn't finish it yet. Mm. Oh. Come on, maybe the granny is coming? I mean, her grandma at this point? But if she comes, then as I said yesterday, she can't grow, so I think she will try her best to defeat her. Because these are her ultimate form, I think. But if you trick her like last time, it's not gonna work. In 1 second. Okay. That was nice. Well, if even in that case they can't stop her, that's yeah, because they have to stop at each station as well. Ah! Okay, so she's here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well done, Ayase. She was very afraid at the beginning, but the way, oh, these are all the people that were used for Turbo Granny to inherit that power, and she released all of them from that curse, let's say. Yeah, mm, she proved to herself that she can do it even without Granny's help. That's uh, that's good. It's already over. うん。Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's good that you released their souls too. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, she tried her best, but it was in the wrong way. You did it in the right way. Yeah, this for a second reminds me of Makoto Shinkai's movie Suzume no Tojimari. I like crabs too. They're very awesome. How can you not eat that? Why it's just so strange that Okaron has the same voice as Tanjiro. I mean, wow, Kani, Uishi. That's an awkward granny. Yeah, the family is insane. maybe before he reaches the Tori. Mm. See you instead of sayonara, I mean, matane. Mm. I think that in this episode we understood more than the previous ones that if one of the two can't be there, the other one can't finish the mission. I mean, can't reach the end of it. And I think that, especially at the end of this episode, everything was explained in the proper way. I mean, we didn't understand why Turbo Granny was that aggressive, and we didn't understand why they had to defeat her. But I think that Turbo Granny was that aggressive or that violent because as much as they are saying at the end of the episode, she was trying to protect, to include all these damaged souls, all these violated souls, and she was trying her best to give those souls a place to stay. So her inner intention was not that bad, but the more she was doing that, the more those souls couldn't have peace, couldn't rest in peace. And I think that Ayase, with her courage and with her decision to confront Turbo Granny, did something correct. Because at the end of the day, she realized, oh, I did something good. Because everything was explained. And the result was that thanks to the courage she had, and while she was thinking that this was the most dangerous thing to do, yeah, thanks to the courage she put in this mission and the fact that she wanted to face all these by herself, could let these souls regain the peace they deserved to have. And the background story of all these souls made her understand that what she did, the decision she made, was the best one. So I think that she was taking a step forward to grow and to realize how to use her power. And until this power is used for something good, then no matter how hard it could be, you understand that in that moment, even if you seem to be alone, you're not, because there is someone else over there next to you who can understand you, who can help you in this. And in fact, Okarun plays this role essentially in this episode. Then in the future, we don't know, probably Ayase will be this +1 that Okarun needs in order to go on with his mission when he has to try to defeat someone instead of her. But in this case, it was her turn, and I think that was nice that Okarun helped her in this and trusted her. Yeah, as much as I was saying in the reaction, I think that trust is the hardest thing to fulfill and the hardest thing to achieve in order to have a relationship. So for both of them, trust is the key word, because both of them have this difficulty to trust others, especially Okarun. And in this case, he did it. And at the end of the day, he did the right thing. So trust, sometimes it's like diving into an ocean, unknown ocean. It's like as if you have to jump from the top of a mountain. You don't know what's going to happen. But if you have a trust in someone, yeah, it's a little bit scary, especially if you have never trusted anybody. But at the end of the day, you understand that this fear, it's turning into something beautiful. So you understand that what you did was the right thing to do. I was thinking about Susume no Tojimari because even in Makoto Shinkai's latest movie, one of the main themes was to let the souls who suffered rest in peace and not to keep being stuck in some places where they don't belong to them anymore. So I found my personal reference to that because that movie is very, very awesome, and I suggest you to watch it. Also because it's pretty realistic. In this case too, I mean, when there are these souls who can't go further and they are stuck, and this negativity is feeded by all of these, then you have to find a way. If you believe in spirituality, you have to give them the chance to go through and to move forward. Last but not least, I like the last few minutes because for Okarun, hearing a goodbye, it's very traumatic because he really enjoys staying with Ayase, and when he heard goodbye, when he heard sayonara, and he responded the same. Actually, he didn't want to respond the same, but he didn't also want to ruin what was created so far. And I understand Okarun, because if you have never trusted people as much as before, and suddenly a person is trusting you and he's creating a bond with you, you are always afraid that this bond will end somehow, or you're always afraid to say something or to do something that can ruin everything that was created so far. So I understand that he answered the same as Ayase was saying, but then even Ayase understood that probably that was not the proper word to use, and before going out of the temple, she had the chance to assure Okarun the fact that they're gonna see again, and this is not over, that he was not used because Ayase needed help. It was just a way of saying, but not the real meaning of it. And Okarun felt relieved immediately because he understood that that's not over, that it was not just an illusion or a dream what he was living so far, but it's something real. And now Ayase is trusting Okarun more too, because she didn't believe in those kind of things, and of course Okarun was left aside because of that. But now she seems to realize that Okarun was saying something real, because she also has psychic powers, or anyway she has this immense power that she has to govern. But at the end of the day, that's good that these two different worlds, as I was telling you yesterday, are trying to be combined, and the fire that is growing in this relationship is helped by how they behave towards each other. So I think that the end of the episode was more meaningful than the rest of it. I mean, sincerely, this episode was a pure action, and in fact I want to praise one more time the animation, that was awesome. It was very well done. It's level, it's growing episode after episode, so we're gonna see what's coming next. But for sure there are these little moments that matter more than the entire episode. Then these are good things. Personally, I like these kind of things. I think that I've said everything that I had to say, and hope to see you soon with episode 5 of season 1 of DanDaDan. In the meantime, thank you so much for the support, and see you in the next one. Bye.